Hey there, my name is Josh Diotti here with Customer Relations, and today we are here to get you ready for delivery day. That's right, it's finally here. And so I am sure you have watched a lot of the component videos to help you decide if the product is for you or not. And so the goal of this video here today is to help educate you on how to use your van to make sure you are ready to go. And so slow us down, turn closed captions on, rewind, rewatch the video completely if you need to. Make sure you take notes, write any questions down so that we can best use your time here on delivery day. So with that being said, let's get started.
So this is our hot water box, we call it. This is kind of the workhorse to our water system in our do model. When you get a kitchen pod in the van, it comes with this inside of it if you have hot water. And this is the only thing taking power. It's the only thing with pressurized water. It's the only thing shooting water anywhere. The kitchen pod is just like a storage solution with a sink. So inside of here is the water pump. It has a hot water heater that holds 2.5 gallons of water. It has a sprayer out the front with hot and cold adjustments, and then it has 2 spigots out the back for like a sink setup or any custom kind of water setup with hot and cold as well. We use the 6-gallon removable water jugs because they're about the max that you can carry in one hand. So I could stack like 3 of them in here, you know, to triple the water, and still park at a grocery store, pay by the gallon up front of purified, you know, drinkable water for 30 cents a gallon or something, and then be ready to go instead of having to go to an RV dump site, filling up, draining, and all that kind of thing. It is powered through an outlet. It's AC powered, so we know we're getting power to it. This switch right here is just powering the water pump itself. And so it's already been pressurized, so everything's ready to go. And then in this swivel kind of cover right here, if you want to just peek into the side, that is how you adjust the hot water temperature. Basically turning that hot water heater from off to whatever temperature you want. So currently it's set to ideal. I'm just going to turn it off since we're not going to be using that right now. So, I'm turning these lefty-loosey, you know, for pressurized water. And then let's turn this to jet and kind of see what the throw is for it. So about 20 feet or so, you know. Yeah, and you can hear it kind of repressurize. Yeah. So different settings, but this is, you know, standard garden hose, you know, sprayer. You can replace if needed. You can extend the lines if needed. It quick connects from here, but every time you hit it, you hear that kind of water pump recycling it and filling it up. So spray out the front, kitchen sink out the back, or whatever other water system you have. The 6-gallon tank right here will fill up with this quick connect. So it runs into here. All we do is pull this blue clip. If you lose this, it's fine. You don't have to have it, but you will lose this pretty quickly, I promise. And then with it removed, I can press down that white adapter and pull up on the water hose. So I can quickly remove this without unscrewing it and kind of dealing with that kind of headache.
That's a good idea.
Yep. And then when you have it pushed back in securely, and you can kind of feel it snug on there, we can clip that back in if you still have it. So, yeah, we've had people put them in the back and then run lines up front to their kitchen pod, or certain trips where they're taking lots of seats, just have this in here and their kitchen pod's out of the van. But this can, you know, set in your garage and have pressurized hot water on demand. The intake for it, we've had people use 10-gallon water cooler jugs, just whatever you plop that, you know, kind of, you know, feed line into, we'll pull from that. So really, really cool system here. And we've been using this from day one kind of with our do models. So yeah, kind of a typical spot up here, you know, if you're spraying out the side and stuff. But we can mount it to the back, and you know, quick disconnect with some eyelets and straps here. So one thing to note, like I said, it does need shore power or AC power to work, but with the hot water heater turned on or off, the pressurized water will still work with this switch right here.
Okay.
So that's just optional if you want hot water, and we recommend, like for an all-day thing, having shore power plugged in. But for quick showers and stuff, you're totally fine just running off the batteries alone in here. It generally takes 4 to 5 minutes to heat up that hot water heater. And you're not using all of that 2.5 gallons when you're showering. You know, you're mixing with what you have in here. Usually one of these 6-gallon jugs can last, you know, 3 full showers for people. You know, muddy showers too. So, yeah, any questions about it right now? Feeling kind of okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Kind of see it in this position for now, or moving to the back at all, or?
I think for the time being, that's fine.
Yeah. Good little seat on here for sure right now, but yeah, like I said, standard spigots off the back, like the brass style with shut-off valve, so you can use like a stainless steel braided sink line or toilet line, you know, from house plumbing, and run it to any other smaller or portable style sink, which is normally the most common like use of it. So in the winter, you know, if it's lower than freezing temperatures inside of your van, water can freeze. So we recommend either, you know, draining the full system and leaving it in here, or just pulling it out.
I was gonna ask that. This is pretty much unplug it,
remove this, remove that, the 6-gallon jug, and then I would turn on the water pump and spray out as much water as possible, and that should be fine for most scenarios. For extended, you know, winter and like really, really cold temperatures, that hot water heater will still hold water in there a little bit, and you can just pull the whole thing out, you know, and stick it in the garage or something. But easiest, quickest way to solve all that is just kick on the S-bar in a low temperature, and it stops anything from freezing inside of here.
That's really good.
Yeah, so I think the lowest that S-bar heater will go is down to 50 degrees. And then it's only kicking on every few hours just to kind of, you know, warm up for a bit, and then, you know, turn back off. So with that unlimited runtime, it can last, you know, weeks on end with, you know, how little fuel it's actually sipping in here. So.